Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So today we're talking about Mark Duggan's son, BANDOKAY. He's been arrested, he's remanded in custody right now, and he is being charged of possession of having firearms. Now, a lot of people are saying, okay, we knew, he was going to go down the wrong path. But I feel like, no, I feel like, because of his father and, the attention his father's case got when his father was, killed by the police, I feel like, law enforcement has been after BANDOKAY for a long time. He said they're always pulling him over, they're always harassing him. And this could very well be a setup, and BANDOKAY could very well be innocent. We're going to be talking about a date he went on the internet recently, and how they were setting him up and how they had no consideration for, his past. They almost didn't see him as a person. They felt like, it was okay to, make so many references to guns and the police, despite, the trauma that, BANDOKAY would have suffered. Now, if you was recording a show and you were recording a date show, and bear in mind, this is a light show, would you know somebody's, parent has been, murdered, their parent has died, they've died through, being shot with a gun, would you invite them on a date to do shooting? No, but this show thought, let's invite him on a date to do shooting. Why did they think that was going to be interesting? Why? Because they felt like, his dad had been shot. They put this thing out here that, they tried his dad was a criminal. And, they felt like, let's show him shooting. Let's show him in a bad light. And his management should have never let him go. Now, let me show you a clip of this girl, and hopefully YouTube won't remove it. I want you to see this clip just to see how insensitive, his day was, and how insensitive and bad this show was treating him.
Who's going to do better out of us two?
Me.
Okay. I feel like you had no confidence in me at all.
Nah,
confidence? He shouldn't trust this insensitive woman at all.
Confidence in myself too.
Do you know what? I can't fault it. Let's go shoot some clay pigeons. I don't actually think they're pigeons, I think it's just like little
Yeah, nice you over there. Nice, calm.
You should have told her, like, no, I'm not shooting nothing, girl.
I cannot, so please don't crash us.
Totally oblivious at the fact that she's just trying to ruin his image right now.
Yeah, if you look, oh no, they're gone now.
The police.
See how she was quick to want to point that out to him?
Yeah, there was sniper training as well.
Why would you say there was sniper training knowing what happened to his dad?
I think we're shooting shotguns, isn't it?
Now, throughout their date, she kept making more references like this. He looks really sad to me. He looks really sad. He looks like he has a lot on his shoulders. He looks like he needs, maybe some counselling. He got over the trauma of his dad. How would you? And then here you go. You get this woman bringing him on a TV show, trying to get him to do some shooting, being insensitive. She wanted him to, say something, maybe a reference to what had happened to his dad, something that was going to really make the show blow up. She didn't care about how he felt at all. And, people need to be careful when they go onto these shows. I mean, his management should never have let him go on a show where they're shooting, because at the end of the day, to me, this is just a setup to make him look bad. On Instagram, he said the odds were stacked against us. They hate to see us win. If he's convicted, he could be in jail for like 15 years. So this carries like a really long sentence. Right now, he's got like 5 million. His career's going well. He has everything to, to be out here for. And I really, find it hard to believe that he could mess this up to this extent. I find it hard to believe when, things are going so well for him. I don't even understand why he would even want to, messed with firearms after what happened to his dad. I also find that hard to believe. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely innocent, but I just ain't saying he's guilty neither. Because remember, they said his dad had a gun in his pocket, and that was proven to be very, very untrue. His father was shot unarmed at the time. And I think it's important that you guys realise that his father was not, a big time criminal. His actual main occupation was actually selling clothes. His father was only convicted of 2 small misdemeanors. One was handling stolen goods, and one was for having an amount of cannabis on him. So, the father's reputation is somewhat exaggerated by people, because, what happened to the father? The father was not, some big sugar knight. These crimes, were not outrageous. As I said, these were 2 small, very small crimes. And, I feel like, because the riots were so massive that, some people have made the mistake of thinking his father was an extremely massive criminal, and that is not actually the case. BANDOKAY goes to court on the 13th of February, so we'll find out what the outcome of the case is then. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another one.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely.